Hi, it's Catherine, and this video is going to be all about how I use the PlannerPad. Now, I had initially seen the PlannerPad quite a few years ago, and I wanted to try it, but I wasn't sure because I have so many different planners and I like to use so many systems throughout the year. I wanted to try it first. So what I did is I actually contacted them and asked them if they could send me a sample, and they did do that for the month of June. Now, my month of June was a little bit hectic, so I wasn't able to use it, but because I did want to do an honest review, they were nice enough to send this to me. What I did is that I blocked out some of the dates, but I still used the inserts. So this is the smaller size, and it is it takes a specific binder. Now, I found this binder at the local thrift shop, and I paid 99 cents for it. So I just put some stuff in the back because the rings are fairly large. Like this would be able to contain an entire year's worth and more of inserts. So when I put them in, you get a page, month on one page, and the squares are fairly large. You can write quite a bit inside. I am a 2 pages per month kind of girl, but this is the space goes pretty much to the end, so you have as much of the space as possible to fill in. I haven't filled that in. So what I've done is I blocked out the dates here. So you would see planning for the week of June 17 to 23. You see it on 2 spots. You have here, it says major goals this week. And then weekly lists of activities by category. So I'll show you an example of what I did. This is this week's. So it was the week of, we are in November, so from October 28th till November 3rd. So here I just made a list of things that I had to do per category. So this is for one website, another for my various work commitments, courses that I'm taking and following, things I need to do for my home or myself, calls I need to make. I always forget to make calls, so I need a section to remind me, and some other things that I need to do. Here you have a section for notes or to call. I could have put my call list here, but I like to have everything on the main sections. So here I just put a little, whatever reminders. These are the Martha Stewart repositionable stickers. And that's just to remind me that it's Mercury retrograde. And that there's a gem and mineral show, and I believe it should be starting today, but I have to get some more information on that. And here there's a small section for expenses, so I just like to keep a running list of things that I spend in any given week. So once you've separated the things for lists of activities by category, the way it works is that you filter it down in a V. So you take things from up here and then you put them in each day of the week. So for example, here you have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And I love that the weekends are just as big as all the other days, because I like to write down what I do on the weekends, and oftentimes I even work on the weekends. So you pick the to-do tasks from the categories on the top, and then you place them into the dates. Now, there's a little section where you can either check mark, or if you're using the getting things done system, you can put your circles or your arrows, whatever you like. I like to use the Pilot Friction erasable highlighter. So if I need to erase something, I can, and then when I get it done, I just mark it off like that. So for Monday, I went and I wrote down what I wanted to do, and once I got them done, I highlighted here, and then I went back up in the category and I highlighted. Now, as you can see, there's quite a few colors. I won't always color coordinate, but I did try it out for this week, and I just kept all of my work-related tasks in purple, and I used the Sharpie No Bleed pen. and I'll check the other side. It really doesn't bleed through on this paper, and it's a nice thicker paper. And so I kept things for my courses in red and then orange for the rest, and then I used the green to highlight. Other things I added in black. I don't always have my pen case with me, so I just kind of use what I have on hand, but I really like these Sharpies. Okay, so we had our category of activities broken down into the dates. I won't necessarily put things in the to-do lists just because I have them here, and I will only insert them when I decide in the morning of what I'll be able to do. And sometimes I'll break them down from morning, afternoon, and evening tasks, simply because I prefer to write things down that I actually do get done. Then on the bottom here, you have the appointments. So you have the hours from 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So noon is kind of shaded out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is a pretty good layout. You have from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. I would have liked if there was a space for before 7 a.m. because sometimes I do have to do things earlier. I do get up earlier. And if there was a space after here. So for example, on my Monday, I had a call for one of my courses at 9 p.m. and I kind of had to go over from 7 to write it in. Yeah, and so I just block off the chunks where I'm working outside the house, and then for work that I do at home, I don't need to track it here because I have another binder for that. So that's it. This is pretty much how I use it. I am really excited. I really enjoy this system. It will be definitely something I would look into. I'm going to try it again for next week, and I'm going to try using the different very straightforward and simple planning method. I did request this smaller size, but because it is just a little bit too large to fit in a Filofax or a day timer or a day runner or any agenda from even Staples or any standard size. Before I found this binder, I really just found this binder a couple of days ago. I didn't necessarily want to use the pages because I wanted to see if I was able to use them in a ring binder and how I would like it when I got to especially this page. So what I did when I first received these is that I just made a copy of them. So I had actually made a copy of this week, so the June 24th to 30, in a larger 8.5 by 11 page, so a standard letter page. And I punched them for the Circa Levenger binder. Sorry. So this is the way I used it for the week of June 24th to June 30th. Major goal for this week. This is actually an expression in French from here in Quebec. It says donne une poule, which essentially translates to give a chicken. And what it means is that you just give, give it all you got, give the last effort. So give a chicken, donne une poule. So that was, the last week where I was working in the schools. And I had a couple of other things happening with the different schools, my work website, a course I'm taking, social calls, things I wanted to do in terms of personal, family, and home. So I separated, here I had things in a different color, so I made my lists in green, and then the daily things to do, I put them in purple, and I used just a marker. This is a Crayola marker in Coral Reef that I was looking for a long time, and I just used that to check things off. I wanted the dates to show a little bit more, so I wrote over them in pink, and then I went down to the appointments. So here I had a couple of things that I needed to do, so I was really keeping track of what I wanted to what I was doing every single hour. And so I went into all this, and I was at a conference all day, so there was not really much to write. And then towards the end of the week, I stopped using it, simply because by the time I finish my contracts, I'm so exhausted that I just probably just spent these days resting and reading. So what I've noticed from here, and then if I compare to the more compact size here, is that I really prefer this size. So that's it. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, leave them down below. And if you'd like to check this out and maybe pick up some inserts for yourself, they have them in many different sizes. Definitely go check out their website. All the links below. Thanks. Bye.